Yes, we are going to do this. What, did you think I wouldn't? Did you think I wasn't going to analyze The Laughing Gnome? This notorious record was released as a single shortly before the David Bowie album, and for many it came to symbolize this entire era in Bowie's work. Many even believe it appears on the album along with tracks in a similar vein, and consequently dismiss the entire album without even giving it a listen. This is of course a mistake, as The Laughing Gnome stands apart from the macabre and bizarre album tracks, in being a light comedy piece. And this is how it should be judged, as a novelty single, a comic interlude. It resembles nothing Bowie has ever done, and should be taken only on its own merits. But is it funny? Well, if you have a sense for the daft it is. The sped-up voices, the awful puns, the laughter and the overall silliness make it one of the daftest things you'll ever hear. It is one of those pop records that are so bad that they're good. Usually such records belong to anonymous artists, one-hit wonders. Finding one of them in the repertoire of an artist of Bowie's caliber is rare, and just shows how various his work is. Becoming a Bowie fan is like receiving a chocolate box with many flavors. Some are bitter, some are sweet. This one's just really stupid and funny. Can we find anything else to say about it? Well, let's see. In my analysis, I shall ignore the dialogue, which is just made of silly puns, and deal only with the song.
I was walking down the high street when I heard footsteps behind me, and there was a little old man in scarlet and grey, chuckling away. Well, he trotted back to my house, and he sat beside the telly with his tiny hands on his tummy, chuckling away, laughing all day. Oh, to report you to the Gnome office.
Gnome office.
I'm a laughing gnome and you can't catch me. I'm a laughing gnome and you can't catch me, said the laughing gnome.
The record starts out very much like the album tracks, as a story out of the lives of regular London folk, told in vaudevillian style. The melody is actually based on the pop standard Tennessee Waltz. But then, something new invades it. A fairy tale creature, a gnome. Bowie has already displayed his ability to sprout imaginative and fascinating characters and stories out of his mind, but this is his first foray into the realm of the fantastic, the first time he let his imagination fly beyond the world he saw around him. The singer isn't really shocked, but he is not enthusiastic either, and regards the little thing as a nuisance. But the gnome follows him home, and taunts him that he can't catch him.
Well, I gave him roasted toadstools and a glass of dandelion wine. Then I put him on a train to Eastbourne, carried his bag and gave him a fag.
You buttery light boy.
Hey, where do you come from?
No man's land.
Oh, really? In the morning, when I woke up, he was sitting on the edge of my bed with his brother whose name was Fred. He brought him along to sing me a song. Alright, let's hear it. Yeah, what's that clicking noise?
Fred, he's a metronome.
The singer tries to get rid of the uninvited visitor, but to no avail. Trying to send him away only makes him come back in double force. You can't catch him, and you can't get rid of him either.
Now they're staying up the chimney, and we're living on caviar and honey, 'cause they're earning me lots of money fighting comedy pros for radio shows.
So he gives up and decides to let the gnome stay, and is rewarded for it, as they bring him good fortune. By the end, he joins them in their song and laughter. Well, what do you know? Underneath the silly dialogue and laughter, we find the first record to present a simple version of what would later become Bowie's main plot. An elusive alien invades your world, and if you allow it to come inside, it transforms your life and fills it with joy. Over the years, The Laughing Gnome became a popular children's record, and for many it served as their first introduction to David Bowie. Turns out it also injected them with the basic Bowie formula, the loving the alien portion which makes you crave his more complicated work. The gnome got the last laugh.